How's it going, guys? Another garage sale finds video. Today started off pretty slow. Found a couple things towards the end of the day, and then had a call back. Actually, I called the lady who contacted me last week that I spoke to about some vintage toys. She said she had to speak with her son first to see if he wanted to get rid of them, and I got a call back from her today, and she said her son didn't want them, so she ended up selling me his Star Wars toys. So I'm processing them now. I'm getting them cleaned up. But I bought this, some figures. There was no weapons, unfortunately, with them. And then just a box of miscellaneous parts. And asked her what she wanted, and she said make me an offer. I told her I'd give her $100, and she said she was happy with that. So $100 for this group of Star Wars. I am cleaning them over here and soaking them because they've been sitting in a basement for like 35 years. So I'll show you guys what those look like. And then she had these. She said, "Are you interested in Legos?" So these are all factory sealed from 1997. So these were going to be a Christmas gift that didn't end up happening. So she just kept them all these years. And I picked up all these for a great price. So I just want to shoot this quick intro. Forgot to show the Star Wars. So thought I'd show those real quick, and I'll clean them up and show you guys what they look like. Okay, got the figures all cleaned up. They've been sitting in this lady's basement for around 35 years, she thought. Again, a backstory with this is I met her last week at a garage sale. I bought the trash compactor monster from her. I asked her if she had any other vintage Star Wars, and she said she did in her basement. I made contact with her again via phone, and she said she had to make contact with her son just to make sure he didn't want him back. And she called me back and said, go ahead and sell him. He didn't want him. So she did some research on them, and she kind of knew what they were worth, and we agreed on $100 for the lot. She thought they were worth $2 to $5 a piece. So I offered her $100, and she said that was fine. So bought the lot with the tub, and I was hoping there might be some accessories, kind of valuable pieces to different play sets in there. And sure enough, there was a couple. So just a couple vintage magazines from the era, 1980, Empire Strikes Back, Star Force, a poster from 1980, Star Wars official poster monthly, Star Wars storybook, and then some miscellaneous parts and pieces to other toys and play sets. I love buying lots like this because you can come across parts and pieces to toys that are actually pretty valuable. And sure enough, I just found 3 pieces in the bottom here, just parts and pieces that are worth at least $100. So, and those are these 3 pieces that were in the bottom. Have a Millennium Falcon strut. That's $25 for that. There's no Yoda in the lot, but I do have his snake, and those sell for around $25 just for his snake. And then this goes to the Death Star playset. This part is always missing, and believe it or not, if you look on eBay completed for this particular part, an original part, they sell for between $50 and $70 just for this piece of plastic. So just that lot is about $100 or more. So that pays for everything. And these are all the figures that I pulled out of it. The Han, big and little head. Then I have some droids back there and some bounty hunters. Then have some Luke's, Obi-Wan's. Only the Luke has his lightsaber, and the tip is broken off. But I did not find any weapons at all, unfortunately. A bunch of stormtroopers, a couple Darth Vaders. His cape is broken. So, but pretty much all the figures are free now. So just selling those 3 little accessories there will pay for the lot. And then of all things, in that tote there was 3 necklaces, and one was just like a stainless steel. One was actually gold filled, and then this was also in there, and it's marked on the ring up there. That ring right there. It's marked 10 carat. So scrap weight on that is $70, and scrap gold just for that. So just never know what you'll find in those bins like that. Went to another garage sale. The garage sales start off pretty slow. I didn't find anything until maybe 2 hours in, and pretty much back to back found a couple good items. Have a vintage Evel Knievel chopper stunt cycle. Missing the stickers, but the condition is pretty good. A lot of times the kickstand is broken off and the tailpipes are broken. The seat is cracked a little bit, but still paid $1 for that. That's probably a $50 bill right there. And then a couple sales down, found a vintage Arthur Fulmer helmet. Has the chin strap, and paid $10 for that. Usually these sell for at least $100 for the Arthur Fulmer helmets. I've sold a number of those through the years. And then another garage sale that might lead to something good. Found all these old watch parts, pocket watch movements and dials. So I asked the lady how she came upon these, and she said her father was actually a watchmaker, horologist, and he is still alive and 97 years old. So I asked her if she thought he'd be interested in selling any watches, and she thought he might be willing to pretty much sell everything he had. So I gave her my card. I actually should have taken her number. Hopefully she calls me back and I can see what I can possibly buy from him. So I have some more stuff upstairs. The big buy was the Legos, and I'll show you those. All right, I bought these Legos from the lady I got the Star Wars from. I was talking to her, and after I bought the Star Wars, she asked me if I was interested in Legos, and I said, sure, I'll look at them. These she bought in 1997 as a Christmas gift for a relative. Something happened, family friend type situation. She did not end up giving these as a gift, and she did not want to return them, so she just kept them all these years. And so yeah, she's had all these in storage since 1997. But this is just something you never come across. She ended up selling me these at a great deal. Basically, she just wanted to get her money back. So she sold me pretty much a little over her cost back in 1997. So, but these are all vintage from 1997 Lego. I think these are Eldorado or Legorado Lego sets. Still sealed, never opened. So it looks like they do have some box wear from being stacked on top of each other. But as you can see, they're still all sealed. Yeah, I've never come across Legos this old, never opened. Then have the big main play set, it looks like here, the fort. As you can see, all still sealed and bagged. Also have some smaller play sets, still all boxed. So just an incredible score, these vintage Legos there. And then today I went out for a little bit, did find some gold, a little bit of gold and some sterling. Wish I would have hit this sale earlier. It's pretty much a family cleaning out their grandmother's house. They just want to get rid of everything. I got there about an hour after they had opened. I can only imagine the good stuff that was there that they had sold already. But I did manage to find a couple things. Got a couple watches. Just some Seikos. But they still sell pretty well when I try and get them pretty cheap. And they still sell for okay money. So I have a couple Seikos, probably from the 90s, early 2000s. I paid, for the entire group here, I paid $10. So I have a gold-filled ring. It's marked in the inside, gold-filled. I have a large sterling necklace. It's marked 925 on both sides. So that weighs probably 3/4 of an ounce, between a half ounce and 3/4. Just a little sterling bracelet. And then have a 10 karat gold pin. See, it's marked 10 karat. I'll get a weight on that real quick. So 3 grams, 10 karat gold, probably $70 range for that. And then this is gold filled, but the little heart here doesn't weigh much, but it's marked 14 karat. So obviously a really good find, this little group of jewelry and watches here for $10. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.